Thank you, Marcus, so much for sharing your story and inspiring us this morning. As a mother of 3 college-age boys, I can tell you that I am as proud of you as I would be of my own son. Good morning, everyone. I am Judie Parks, and I am the co-owner of Berkshire Hathaway HomeServices, Parks and Weisberg Realtors. I am a Positive Change Society member, and I'm a current member of the Board of Directors for Volunteers of America. I first became involved with Volunteers of America in 2011 after meeting Jennifer Hancock in our Leadership Louisville class. At that time, I was the confirmation sponsor for my niece Kate, and she needed a community service project. Jennifer connected us with Volunteer Project in the Study Buddies program, and we tutored kids just like Marcus. I fell in love with the programs, the people, and the outcomes of their work, and over time, I decided to devote my personal time, my energy, and my resources to helping this wonderful organization fulfill its mission. I host a monthly women's empowerment class at the shelter. My family and I collect gifts at our holiday party to donate to the shelter. And I got my sons involved with both volunteering and mentoring kids at the shelter. When I look back over the course of my life, it is clear to me why I have found myself at home with this organization that serves so many in our community who need help the most. Many of you may know me as a successful business owner, but you would probably be surprised to know that I have anything in common with Marcus. My journey begins when I was born 6 weeks premature to 2 very young parents who were financially struggling and had no health insurance. I have heard the story many times. My father worked 80 hours a week, first and third shift, to make $1 an hour. His entire net home pay went to pay for my special formula. When I was 11, I can remember my parents waking me, my brother, and my sister up, getting us into our coats and taking us to a diner for breakfast because the lights and the furnace had broken during the night. It wasn't until later that I found out they weren't broken, there was no money to pay the bills, and they had been disconnected. It was not long after that day that I had to watch my parents struggle with the painful decision and the humiliation of filing bankruptcy. Like so many of us in this room, I also know the feeling of helplessness while I have watched close family members struggle with drug addiction, and I have seen the fallout within their families. I wake up every day knowing that there is a fine line between to have and have not. And I know that within the blink of the eye and the snap of my fingers, everything can change for my family. Today, I and my brother Dave, a proud Marine veteran, are blessed to own a company that is growing and successful. We are very fortunate to give back to this wonderful organization who has helped so many. I have never seen an organization do so much for so many and contribute to the community like Volunteers of America. So when I think about today's theme, if not now, when, I am called to act. And I'm here to ask you to join me. Volunteers of America is supported by so many incredibly generous individuals and businesses. Some of you have already made long-term commitments by joining the Positive Change Society. By making a 5-year commitment, you have already answered the call, if not now, when. You have already led the path to ensure that this organization remains solid and strong. Will those of you in the Positive Change Society please stand? As you can see, the base of support is strong. Yet, as you heard this morning, the demand for our services is growing. We simply need more members of this special group that is so generously supporting this organization. And I have a personal request for you. Will you give what you can't? Yes, you heard me correctly. Will you give what you cannot? So often, we are asked to give what you can. And what I believe is that this organization and the people we serve urgently need us to go one step further and to make a gift today that is beyond what you think you can do. I would never ask you to do something that I am not willing to do myself. And I want to tell you this morning what I'm prepared to do. My brother Dave and I are so serious in helping Volunteers of America reach their goal, we are prepared to make a $25,000 gift to match your generosity. Here's what our company, Berkshire Hathaway HomeServices, Parks and Weisberg Realtors, is going to do. For the first 25 of you who sign up today as new Positive Change Society members, we will match $1,000 of your first-year pledge. Candidly, this is more than we can do, but we know what it will mean to the veterans, the homeless children, and the families with addiction that will be served. It is my honor to ask you to join us and make this commitment today, because if not now, when? Now, if the table hosts will please distribute the pledge forms, I want to walk you through what I'm talking about. Okay, let me walk you through this. As you can see at the top of the form, what we need most, and my challenge to you, is to become a Positive Change Society member, the multi-year giving society that I referenced. This is where we will match $1,000 of your first-year gift if you sign up today. This level of investment of $1,000 a year for 5 consecutive years comes to no less than $20 a week. When I think of how else I might spend $20 a week, I can tell you that nothing I could buy would have the return that I know that I am getting with my investment in this mission. I sat right where you are 4 years ago, and I made this decision, and I continue to be so grateful that I did. You may be ready to make a larger gift at $5,000 a year for 5 consecutive years. At this level, you will help address the unique changes that each family served by Volunteers of America. Gifts at this level help Volunteers of America employ highly credentialed and professional staff and maintain or enhance our facilities. A $5,000 investment, these additional quality services are provided. If you're with a corporation, a foundation, or in a personal position to make a $10,000 investment for 5 consecutive years, you will help support families living in our Louisville Family Housing Services. Families just like Marcus's. For our current Positive Change Society donors, there is a special section for you on this pledge form. Perhaps your pledge is about to expire and you'd like to renew. Or perhaps you'll consider increasing your annual pledge or extending the length of your current pledge, which will help many more families in need. We've tried to create an option for everyone. If you have a specific giving level in mind, please designate the amount and the length on your pledge form. Most importantly, please know every gift makes an impact. I'm going to give everyone a couple of minutes to complete your pledge of support. Please keep the bottom copy for yourself and return the remainder of your pledge form to your table host in their envelope. I know some of you are still writing, but if I could have your attention for just one more minute before you finish. Whatever gift you give today, be it a gift of your time or a financial contribution, it makes a difference. Your help building a brighter future for a child, a family, and our entire community. Each one of us has the power to do that, and we thank each one of you for answering now when you ask yourself, if not now, when? I want to thank you on behalf of Volunteers of America and the many families who have helped and will be helped because of your support. Thank you for being here this morning. Thank you for celebrating the success of all our accomplishments. And thank you for joining the mission that I love so much. I hope that you leave here this morning as inspired as I am.
Thank you. Thank you. Wow, Judy. Thank you so much. And thank you, everyone, for joining us for this important event today. Your support means the world to all of us. Everyone, please be sure to grab your special gift as you leave. Your gift is a packet of note cards specially designed for this event. For our table hosts, please remember to take your canvas print and easel with you. Thank you again, and please enjoy the rest of your day.